Coronation Street has set up an exit storyline for Summer Spellman amid the ITV soap's ongoing murder mystery surrounding the killing of Theo Silverton, who was found dead after Carla and Lisa's wedding. Summer left the cobbles in 2024 to follow her dream of studying in the US, and she landed a temporary transfer to a Boston university. She spent several months there before returning home to support Paul Foreman, who was diagnosed with motor neuron disease. In scene set to air on Thursday, May 14. Summer breaks some exciting news, revealing that she has been offered a place at an American university. Todd insists that she must accept the offer, saying it will do her some good to start afresh. "It looks like Summer could be heading back to the States soon," said our Corey insider. And who could blame her? She's had a hugely tough few months, with Billy's death and helping Todd escape Theo. Relocating might not prove so easy, however, as Summer is one of the 6 suspects, alongside Todd, George, Christina, Danielle and Gary, in Theo's murder. With an investigation taking place, the police may not allow her to leave the country. But as the police investigation into Theo's murder rattles on, could Summer have an ulterior motive for wanting to move to the other side of the world, teased our Weatherfield insider regarding the developments. Summer's motive for a possible murder is clear, as she discovered that Theo killed Billy. With his abuse of Todd also coming to light, did the weight of trauma push Summer to murder? And is moving to the States her way of escaping? Speaking about the suspects, James Cartwright, who played Theo, said, "I know exactly who's done it. He's basically upset everybody on the street. It could be Summer. I killed her dad, that's motivation. You've got George, because Todd's like a son to him. You've seen George punch me already. You've got Christina, she's a lunatic. It could be Todd, because he's just had enough." The rain hammered against the windows of number 8 like the cobbles themselves were trying to warn someone. Inside, nerves were fraying fast. Ever since Theo Silverton's murder sent shockwaves through Weatherfield, nobody had slept easy, but for Summer Spellman, things were becoming unbearable. She sat curled on the sofa, staring blankly at the cold mug of tea in her hands while voices echoed from the kitchen. Billy and Todd were arguing again, though they tried to keep it quiet. In a house this small, secrets had nowhere to hide. "You can't keep pretending she's okay," Todd hissed. "She's grieving," Billy snapped back. "Everyone's grieving." Summer closed her eyes. Grieving. That was the word everyone kept using. But grief wasn't the only thing eating away at her, because Summer knew something she hadn't told the police, and every day she stayed silent, the guilt got heavier. Earlier that week, D.S. Swain had returned to the street with devastating news. Theo's case had taken a shocking turn after forensic evidence connected several residents to the crime scene. Rumors exploded through the cafe, the Rovers, even the factory floor. Everyone had a theory. Everyone had a suspect: Gary Windass, Kit Green, even Sarah Platt. But Summer had heard something the night Theo died, something she couldn't shake. That a terrified voice, that a struggle, and a name whispered in panic before silence fell. That at first, she convinced herself she imagined it. Weatherfield had seen enough tragedy to make anyone paranoid. But when she later discovered Theo's blood-stained bracelet hidden near the community center bins, everything changed. She should have handed it in. Instead, she hid it. Now the bracelet sat buried inside a shoebox under her bed, like a ticking time bomb waiting to destroy her life. "You're miles away lately," Asha said softly later that afternoon as they sat in the cafe. Summer forced a smile. "Just tired." "You've been just tired for weeks." Before Summer could answer, her phone buzzed. Unknown number. Her stomach dropped. She ignored it. Then another message arrived. "I know what you found." Her blood ran cold. "Asha, I need to go." Outside, the streets suddenly felt claustrophobic. Every passing face looked suspicious. Every car seemed to slow near her. Summer hurried home, her breathing shaky, fingers trembling as she unlocked the front door, but someone was already inside. The hallway light flicked on. "You should have gone to the police." Summer gasped as a shadow stepped forward. It was Kit. His face was grim, exhausted, but not threatening. you've got no idea what you're mixed up in, he warned. Summer backed away instantly. You followed me. I'm trying to protect you. From who? Kit hesitated too long, and that silence terrified her more than any answer. The next morning, Weatherfield woke to fresh chaos after police discovered another piece of evidence linked to Theo's murder. Panic spread quickly, especially when D.S. Swain revealed the killer may have had help covering up the crime. That changed everything. Now nobody trusted anybody. Billy noticed Summer unraveling almost immediately. She jumped at every knock on the door, barely ate, and spent hours locked in her room. Finally, he confronted her. What's going on? Nothing. Summer. The concern in his voice nearly broke her. For one fleeting moment, she wanted to tell him everything. About the bracelet. The messages. Kit's warning, but before she could speak, another text lit up her phone. Leave Weatherfield tonight. Summer's face drained of color. Billy saw instantly. What's happened? Tears filled her eyes. I think I'm in danger. Meanwhile, across the street, Todd was beginning to suspect something even worse. After spotting Summer sneaking into the community center late at night, he secretly followed her, and watched in horror as she dug up the hidden shoebox. Inside was the bracelet. Todd's heart pounded, because he recognized it instantly from the police evidence photos online. Summer had been hiding crucial evidence in a murder investigation. Back at the flat, Summer finally confessed everything. Billy was horrified. You should have gone to the police immediately. I was scared. And now someone's threatening you. I didn't mean for this to happen. The pressure became too much. Summer collapsed into tears, admitting she couldn't cope anymore. Weatherfield no longer felt safe. Every street corner reminded her of Theo's death. Every conversation dragged her deeper into fear. Then came the bombshell. Summer had secretly applied for a university exchange program in America weeks earlier, and she'd just been accepted. Billy was stunned. You're leaving? I need to, she whispered. If I stay here, this place is going to destroy me. Todd feared the timing couldn't be worse. Leaving now would make Summer look suspicious to police. But Summer no longer cared about appearances. She wanted out, far away from Weatherfield, far away from the murder mystery swallowing everyone whole. As word spread around the cobbles, reactions were mixed. Asha was heartbroken. Nina worried Summer was running from something darker. Even Carla quietly questioned whether Summer knew more than she admitted, and deep down, Summer feared they were right, because the truth about Theo's murder still hadn't come out, and whoever sent those messages was still watching. The final scene ended with Summer alone in her bedroom, suitcase open on the bed. She clutched her passport tightly while staring at another chilling text flashing across her phone. Leaving won't save you. Suddenly, a loud bang echoed downstairs. Summer froze. Another bang, then the front door slowly creaked open. Her terrified expression said it all. Weatherfield's nightmare was far from over. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Crown ST.